Welcome to Leadership Labs. I'm Louise and Maurice, leadership mentor and founder of the Academy for Holistic Leadership. We are continuing with my Get Results Confidence Coaching Framework. When you hear me say client, I want you to imagine the person or group of people you lead and apply the training to your real-world leadership situations. Let's continue. In Lab 4, you learn by applying your skills in real-world practice, strengthening your ability to lead with clarity, confidence, and grounded presence in everyday situations. All the resources I mention in this professional training are free and linked in the description below. Let's get started. Session number 6 is heavy for some people, and the way that you end this session is important. Now, with step number 4, the language that those steps invoke and the questions where they are being inspired and encouraged and motivated and celebrating, that moves them toward a better feeling about some of the beliefs. But you don't want your clients to be stuck in blame, not at all. And you want them to know that parents, caregivers, everything that is done, for the most part, the intention is pure. The intention is, I want my children to be safe. And the beliefs that people have, if they've never been questioned or if they work for them, that's great. However, for some people, those beliefs don't work anymore, and it really is impacting their confidence levels. They're just not feeling confident because they don't believe in themselves, or what they believe about themselves is not supporting them for whatever path they want to go on and whatever goals they want to achieve. And this is where you as the coach have to be mindful of this. But in step number 5, 5 minutes, the phrasing, again on the PDF document, we're just following my 3-part method, the now, next, and new. But now you can shine a light on those beliefs. Now you know you can shine a new set of beliefs to move you in a confident way. And whatever language that you want to use, it's important that you let your clients know now. Now you can shine a new belief on confidence. Now, in the next session date, time, already set up. Everyone's on board, especially if you are coaching a group of people. This is the set date and time. We will talk about a new session. We will look at new strategies. New. Again, the brain loves consistency because the brain likes to know, okay, this is what I can depend on. And that's why we use the consistent way to begin and end a session. Because the brain, oh yes, okay, now the session is ending, yes. It's consistency, but the brain also likes the newness. Because it wants to get excited, and that's what gets the dopamine flowing, the motivation to show up for the next session. Always being mindful of that. Never stray from step 1 and step 5. Very important to begin and end the session this way. But reminding them any steps that you need to work on, anything, making sure that you're applying what you've learned this week, giving them those subtle reminders. I'm going to send you another email to prepare for session number 7. Boom. And that is important. Your clients want to know, and they're getting, used to this. They're having fun, and that's what you want them to do. They are having moments of awareness that they never had before, but you want to always end the session on a positive note. All right, as we move on in the next lecture, we're going to talk about your level 1 non-mandatory field work. Let's continue. I want you to take a moment right now to read the words on the screen. Just take a moment. And as you are reading the words on the screen, ability, competence, experience, expertise, skills, knowledge, reputation, background, trust. What do these words say to you when you see them? Do they describe you? Well, that is my intention. I want these words to describe you because that's when you will really have that confidence to move forward as a confidence coach. And the way that I have developed this program for your training, I want you to feel this way. When you finish, I want you to feel this way. I want you to feel, yes, I have that ability now. I have the experience. And the experience is from your practicums. Now, level 1 is non-mandatory. And I say that because you might be taking this course not to be a confidence coach, but just to improve your own confidence level. And that's fine. But you still want to feel like you have new skills and new knowledge and see yourself as having that reputation of following through. The reputation that you have with yourself is the most important reputation that you can have. That reputation that you have with yourself really will determine how other people see you, because that's the way you see yourself. And the way you see yourself is going to be the filter that you use when you're out there meeting with people. You can't change the reputation that you have by being that chameleon and showing up and trying to be what you think everyone else wants you to be. No, you determine that reputation with yourself. And each time that you follow through and each time that you increase your competence, your abilities, your skills, your knowledge, and really applying what you've learned, that's when you start trusting yourself. That's when you start building your background. And that's why I developed this program so that, yes, we have the level 1 so that you could practice this on your own and get to move through some mistakes and build your confidence level so that when you are coaching real clients with the level 2 hands-on practicum, you feel exceptional. But that's where you build your background and trust. And I'll talk more about that as we continue on. But it really is important. So yes, non-mandatory means you're not being assessed on it, but coach yourself through the steps and then make those adjustments based on what your needs are. And maybe some of the language and the phrasing that I've used isn't the way that you would say something. Well, then change that up. And then once you've done that, you can go out there and coach family and friends. It really will help you to see yourself in this way, because you definitely will by the time you finish this course. Let us continue. We are nearing the end of Module 6, Session 6 of the Get Results Confidence Coaching Program. And Session 6 is extremely important because it's hashtag shine. The first S of Get Results, shine. We've been shining a light on those core beliefs that people have that stop them from showing up as their best confident self. And remember, it's always about taking this program for yourself first. You are a leader, you're a coach, you're a consultant, you're a manager, team lead, executive. You are someone who is in a leadership position. People come to you because they are struggling, and confidence is something that should be that foundation that's going to help them show up as their best self. And we look at those structures, the culture, the values, the attitudes, the standards that have impacted their core beliefs. So your call to action, this lab report is about doing that reputation audit. So I want you to look at these words: ability, competence, experience, expertise, skills, knowledge, reputation, background. And which of these words do you feel most strongly about right now? Feel strongly about that. Yes, I have the ability, I have the competence, I have the experience, and so forth. Which of these words do you feel strongly about right now? Which ones feel the weakest? And what is one small step you can take in the level 1 field work this week to strengthen that growth pillar? Which small step? Okay, just one small step. And then I want you to share your answer in the comments section so you can receive feedback, interact with the community. Remember, we are all moving through the Get Results Confidence Coaching program so that we can show up. We can shine our light and not be dimmed by some of those core beliefs that have been stopping us to be confident. And we looked at that confidence assessment, and were we told that, well, if you're confident, you're arrogant, don't show up, don't shine a light on yourself. And this is what we want to move through. So, what one small step can you take? In Module 7, we are going to be looking at the U. What do you think the U stands for? All right, when we start Module 7, I'll see you there, and then I will share with you what the U stands for and Get Results. Thank you for completing this Confidence Coaching Leadership Lab. Every skill you practice here strengthens your ability to lead with clarity, confidence, and grounded presence in real-world situations. If you'd like to continue developing your human-centered leadership and coaching skills, you'll find additional resources, leadership labs, and professional training. Links in the description below. I appreciate you being here and investing in your growth as a leader.